Okay, I think I didn't play yesterday. Did I? Or I did not. Anyway. Tonight is the night. A daily repo. Daily repo. Okay, so to be honest, it's kind of getting boring because I don't have the mod that no delete save, because it's kind of not fun to like every fail of your run back to zero. Like there's no progress at all. It's just like literally wasting time. Like there's no gain. Maybe if you're fucking coping, like at least you're self-improvement, ganon. Pero yun. Oh, it's the purpose of self-improvement in a single player game, man. And in future me, in case you don't know or don't remember, I installed Dota already. So we only have R.E.P.O and Peak. Peak we don't play it that much. We don't really play it. So basically my game is R.E.P.O plus Summoner's War and some of the new come to us Vampire Survivor game. So it's the Minion Rush. Oh man, get fucking gnomes, man. There's 4. Okay, so we're going to extract now. I want to farm more loot. Basically our goal is just to do one run, then end recording, then stack it on the recording part, and when I have the energy or motivation to upload, just upload them by batch, something like that. We might be doing like more than one recording or session. I might stop recording around 18 minutes, then upload that, then by part in case we will be able to exceed the 18 minutes, like survive. So do we have a pistol? Of course no. And even if we do, I don't have money to buy it. I think they changed the physics or something with throwing power-ups from there to the extraction, because it always bounces outside. So I think that's the thing, because it don't usually bounce that much if you throw it. So it bounces like once or twice, maybe thrice, but it doesn't bounce outside. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they increase the throwing power type of shit. So yeah, that's what I feel. But I still won't going to check the updates, like the patch notes, because I don't want to read patch notes. Reading, man, reading. And the thing is, why even bother try harding? You know what I'm saying? There's no gain, man. Because yeah, it was fun maybe a distraction from reality type of thing. But there's no really like in-game progress. It's just an arcade game. Play this one game, play this one save. If you fucked up for one reason, mistake that kills your run, then back to zero, you gain nothing. Even like a roguelike thing, no XP, no badge, no speed run, there's no self gratification type thing. And they won't even add cosmetics, but I want them to, because I don't want to install mods just to get that. I want at least like in-game option, like if you play the game for certain hours you get certain items, something like that. But not including like battle pass is also a good thing, so I don't need to like pay or anything, because it basically kills the like most of the games, battle pass, being paid to win and that stuff. But yeah, it's basically just my problem because I don't want to install the mod, because if people are just fine installing mods, then game devs might not give a damn about my opinion, like I don't want to install random stuff from in the internet. But it may be the same if it's come from the developers. They're still strangers on internet, but at least they have like reason not to mess with their fans, because I think they won't do that. I have a feeling, because they don't want like, yeah, they said, yeah, we won't going to add battle pass. The only way or the only mo yeah the only way to monetize the game would be if you buy the game, which is nice, of course. But I forgot what was my point. So yeah, I forgot what my point is. Fuck, my goldfish memory is getting worse. I I started forgetting what I'm saying mid sentence. What the fuck? So yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking about I trust the game devs compared to like random modder on the internet, because they care about their player base. So yeah. But if the but point is, if the game developers don't want to do it for some reason, or basically that main reason that they don't want people like spending money. So yeah, if basically that if they don't want to spend people to get cosmetics in game, maybe make some sort of achievement or anything that makes you like, if you play the game certain hours, you get this item, so you get more people trying to play the game. But so they don't need to spend money. But I think the problem with that is they don't gain anything from it, I guess. Like, they don't get paid for it, because if we're going to look at it as like the developers, why would I, like, the usual mindset, like, why would I make my players happy or satisfied if I don't get money from it, something like that. Because the typical like gaming company, well, they're not the typical gaming company because they don't want to like fuck with the players. They want players to have fun. You don't need to spend a dime. So yeah, if they don't want to, yeah, basically the reason why I'm yapping is I want something that rewards me for playing the game consistently. Like I play this game for like how much, 100 hours. Yeah, people, there are people that fuck. Oh yeah, there are people that plays more than me. Like yeah, they're not bitching about cosmetics or any progression shit. But I think it would be nice to have something like, no, I play the game for 1,000 hours, 100 hours. I have this cosmetic. Then if you go on a public lobby, they're like, oh, this guy has like played the game for so long. Or if you don't, if you're the type of person that just fucking like play solo, at least something like change the color of the flashlight, like just to prove that, oh, you played for a couple of hours. Because you know, if I play the game, like it becomes stale as time goes by. But if I think about it, well, what I think is devs don't really get anything from it, because I don't know if the devs want the players to keep playing the game. It's not like some sort of um what do you call this, live service game that you need the players to keep on playing the game, since the only way to monetize the game is to buy the game. If you buy the game, we don't fucking care about you, we got the money, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what. And then another point is that, yeah, if people can just mod what I want, like cosmetic or shit or some sort of progression. Well, cosmetic, it can be modded. So yeah, but okay, that bug. But what I want regarding progression isn't something to be modded, because first of all, just like I mentioned, I don't want to install random software or anything from a random stranger on the internet. And then I don't think there's a certain mod that gives me progression, or maybe the what do you, the no delete save. Like yeah, I can like progress even though I make mistakes. Like let's say yeah, I made mistake, I died, I fall to a pit, then I still have chance to retry for tomorrow. Like I can continue the progress I made, because I made an effort to reach that level. Yeah, people might say, oh, just get good, get good. But the thing is, if you keep on playing on the same level, how do you get good on that specific level? You know I'm saying? Yes, you have to get good on level 1 to 10, because if you don't get good, that means you just don't like deserve, or you're not suitable for level 11 type of thing. Yeah, that makes sense. But the thing is, how am I supposed to get used to extractions that requires, or quota that requires, let's say 20,000, 13,000 quota, if I'm stuck on around 13? You know what I'm saying? Because 13,000 quota is like small items. There are probability that you will get um big items from there, but you won't get used to with this. Oh, for example, like this 13k. So I might find a big item here like this. So if I'm going to like do this one run successfully, extract that thing, then that means, wow, good job, well played. But then the next run, since I'm still at 1 to 5, let's just say I'm stuck at level 1 to 5, the next run might not give me this type of items. And I'm saying, so that means I won't be used to dealing with big items. So if I'm not used to that, if I'm on 1 to level 5 and that thing pops up, how am I supposed to get used to it? Like, what the fuck? You're like being forced to play, like, yeah, for example, 1 to 3 runs you experience these big items, like, ooh, I managed to clear it, something like that. But then after you failed, let's just say you fall on a pit, the big items won't show up again, then you're like back to the small stuffs again. Then you won't be used to this type of thing, if that makes sense. Well, I tried to analyze like the contrarian perspective, like, doesn't make sense. So if you have like, if you don't experience big items, then you don't get used to it, something like that. But then if you experience these like multiple items, big items, then that means you will get used to it because you keep on experiencing it. But the problem is, it's not constant. So like, okay, so yeah, fuck, I can't, I'm not used to yap while playing. I used to be, but not anymore. But so yeah, so if I have 3 or more runs that has big items, but then the next time is small items, then I won't be used to it. Because let's say I managed to reach, okay, 1 second, managed to reach level 10, like what I usually do, and then I made a mistake, fall on a pit, or I died to a monster, then I have to play again with small items. Wait. So I'm not used to dealing with higher quotas. So if I'm playing on a low level, then I got a RNG or a rotation that requires me to, then it's kind of, I'm fucked. I don't know how to deal with that. And the only reason why I have like some sort of experience with this, it's because I played the game multiple times. Let me out of played the game 105.4 or 105.4 hours because I like the game. But then if you're going to put it on a perspective of some player that didn't like the game like the way I do, they will lose interest right away. Like, what the fuck is this? I can handle this, something, yada 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 yada. Then you lose a player. But then again, does the devs want the people to keep on playing their game? Since the only way for them to get money is when you buy the game. If you bought the game once, do they care? Do they want you to continue playing the game? You might say yes, but in the grand scheme of things, what do they gain? I'm not a developer, so there might be some sort of like, yeah, you play the game, we're happy, we have active players. If that is the case, then like me, I love fuck I I love the game, but then it doesn't reward me by continue playing the game. know what I'm saying? Like, if I play the game, because right now I'm getting bored because I don't have any like sort of progression. So if I'm getting bored, like, I'm questioning, why do I still keep playing the game? Yes, because for mainly it was fun, or it is fun. But then as time goes by, you manage to get to level 10, yeah, the dopamine hits, and then you made a fucking mistake, then all those progress goes back to zero. And then if that keep on repeating, then what's even the purpose? My problem might be my, like, me problem, but I'm pretty sure there are some people thinking that way, because there's no progression at all. Yes, you may say, like, the dumb fuck saying, oh, it's self progression, something like that. Well, that's because those fuckers are just, coping. But pretty sure there are people there that asking, like, why do I still keep on playing the game? Because yes, if you have friends with you that's, going to play with you, then that's fine. Then yes, because it's fun playing with my friend. But then if you want, let's say it's just like example, me and Mr. Zoa. If if Zoa fucking stop playing the game, and the only reason why I'm playing the game is because I'm playing with him, then if I'm not playing with him anymore, then what's the reason to keep on playing? You know what I'm saying? And then if I'm not, because it will, do I have a double jump? So yeah, if then I so it goes back to the question, I'm going to quit the game. So the next question is, does the devs want you to continue playing the game? All right? And then if they do, are they willing to give me what I want, like an option to have like no save delete when you made a mistake or when you die? Because yeah, if people can do that with just using the mod, no need for the devs to intervene. But then people like me, I'm not sure if there are like people like me still exist, like, I don't want to fucking install random software from the random guy on the internet. Right? Because if someone does with the same mindset as me, they would fucking feel the same. For me to get what I want is I have to install software that might risk the security of my device. Well, of course, you're getting spied on, something like that. But if people, or if it's common to get your data stolen, does it mean that you don't really have to care anymore? So yeah, that's my point. Because at least no save delete whenever you made mistakes, or when you die. Ah, because all my problems can be fixed with mod, I'm saying. But is it really necessary to rely on mod to keep on playing the game? Like, do I really I forgot the analogy that I was going to say, but yeah, because yeah, I'm just going to keep on repeating my because my opinion is still the same. uh, I want some sort of progression, but I also but I don't want, why did he fall? I don't want to install random software from the internet, because of course there are some motherfucker out there that will try to install malware or Bitcoin miner some shit to your device. And you know, the devs might be installing some sort of like crypto miner on my device by installing this game. That maybe that's why they don't need you to, you know, they're not like the other business company or developers that will just, you know, want to you to install. Like they don't want, or they don't need you, or they don't need to put any, what do you call this, like any other way of monetization in game to like fool a player base to we didn't do anything so you can just, you know, continue playing the game, something like that. They might be like that, but we we don't have any option to prove that, but still the possibilities are endless. It never is zero. Something like that. That's why I'm not really comfortable relying on installing mods just to get the progression that I want from the game. Because question is, does the devs can't do that, or what's the problem? Because I there I think I'm just, you know, basically rambling about this, but there is a video, or yeah, that states that, or I think just a comment, YouTube comment about when the public matches are still not within the beta, it's just like a mod type of thing. There, the developer said, please don't use the mod that requires or that lets you play with more than 6 people because it puts strain on the server, something like that. So the reason why I'm saying that is maybe the reason why they don't have like no save delete option is for them to not have like so many save file from players, because you know, you will see like most of the content creators, you know, content creators that have like tons of saves for some reason, for some fucking reason. Well, maybe because they have like that save is with their friends, something like that. That might be the thing. But my point is maybe that's the reason why they don't have a no save delete option, so the game won't take too much space on your device as well as on their servers, something like that. Well, if that is the case, then completely understandable. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter if the devs don't want to add the no save delete option. Well, I'm not really forcing them to do it, since, you know, I'm just one of the many players. Who gives a shit if I quit playing the game? No one. The devs will still have like fan base, like, you know, they still have players to play the game. They have tons of players who still enjoys the game even though there is no progression, just like, you know, spending time with your friends. But yeah, so it's just me rambling, and I'm pretty sure the devs won't see this video. So future me, if you're seeing this, I think if you're still here, maybe you're just bored and want to listen to yourself yap about the game that you like, but you're slowly losing interest, or you're no longer having fun playing the game, but you don't want to stop. But then again, there's no sense of progression. There is nothing to, there's no reason to stay. So yeah, Do I really that's the reason why I'm yapping about this. It's because I like the game. I want to continue playing the game. I don't want to quit the game. But then I kinda not seeing any more reason to leave. Well, you might say that if you love the game so much, why not just install the mod? But the thing is, yes, I like the game, but I don't want to risk the security and my peace of mind of not installing mods from the internet. That's it. So yeah, thank you for listening to my TED talk. It's kind of fun as well. Uh, yeah, I talk in my videos most of the time, but it was really fun as well to let my opinions out there. So yeah. Yep. What else do we talk about? Yeah, about repo. Yeah, that's pretty much. That's pretty much it. No, because the RNG of like certain runs won't give you pistol or anything to defend you, then they keep on giving you trash weapons. I can take that, like it's still RNG, something like that. But yeah, but the sense of progression is kinda, you know kinda, it's like hitting me in the balls. Like you're doing your best, even though you didn't get the gun right away, you still managed to get to level 10. Then you get defensive weapons, something like that. But then Reaper Reaper caught you off guard, you panicked, then boom, level 10 deleted. Yes, you can argue that, saying that you just get good because you panic. That's why you're getting punished for it. Something like that. Well, understandable. But for me, it's not fun. Like, maybe you just accidentally fall on the hole, right? And then all your hard work gone to waste. And then you'll just say, oh, just get good, be aware. Yes. But the thing is, let's say, if you apply it in life, you work hard for something. Let me think about something that I can relate it to. Maybe about, let's say, studying, right? You wasted 12 years of your life, getting to senior high school. But then again, you fucked up once, then you'll be back from the start. Maybe in life you get a second chance to redo all everything. It could be like, yes, it could, people might want that because basically that's a second chance. But if you're, oh sorry, I was fixing my sitting position in the chair. Let's just hope I didn't messed up the wire on my headset. Okay, so yeah, if now if you messed up something, then you get punished by it, like ha like Maybe you harvest or you planted a, like, what the fuck is palay again? What fucking rice? So you tried your best to plant a rice. Then when you're about to sow it, like SOW, saw, it get fucking eaten by a pest because of one mistake. Let's say you forgot something like that. Yeah, forgot to put the pesticide. Yes, it's your mistake, but then again, you get punished for it zero. Imagine how much pain something like that. I'm not sure if the pain is the term, but it breaks your heart, or there is some sort of pain. Yeah, pain somewhere that you wasted your time. Yes, it's your fault because you forgot, but then again, this is not a real life. This is a game. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be help you relieve stress. But then it's not helping you to relieve stress. I'm pretty sure the devs don't want that for players. Well, unless they do, then fuck. Then I take that back. Then all this, you know, this side of mine, then yeah, fuck this opinion. I'm fine with that. If the devs can confirm that, then yeah, so be it. Then I'll just, you know, if I get fed up with the game, then I can just quit. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. Because if the devs don't care about that kind of opinion of a genuine player that is enjoying the game, want the game, love the game, you just said like fuck you, get good, or we don't care about that shit, something like that, then it's fine. Then I will just accept that and quit the game. And we're going back to my previous point that hey, the developers got the money. The only way for them to monetize, get money from you, from the game, is if you buy it. Since you already buy it, they don't give a shit about you staying, keep on playing the game, and it's fine. And what else do I talk about? Do I just extract? Yeah, maybe I just extract. Then we do another recording for another yapping session. Yeah, I could have trunk the duck. Okay, so I'll be ending the recording now.